is the 2017 Miss Trail Pageant. We ask that you rise and join Miss BC Interior Danielle Beatty in the singing of our national anthem.
Oh, Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love in all our sons' command. With glowing hearts we see thee rise, the true north, strong and free. From far and wide, O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God, keep our land glorious and free. O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. O Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
I got this feeling inside my bones. It goes electric wavy when I turn it on. Off from my city, off from my home. We're flying up, no ceiling when we in our zone. I got that sunshine in my pocket, got that good soul in my feet. I feel that hot blood in my body when it drops. Ooh, I can't take my eyes off of it, moving so phenomenally. Come on, like the way we rock it, so don't stop. And under the lights, when everything goes, nowhere to hide when I'm getting you close. When we move, well, you already know. So just imagine. Nothing I can see but you when you dance, dance, dance. Feel a good, good creeping up on you. So just dance, dance, dance. Come on. All those things I shouldn't do, but you dance, dance, dance. And ain't nobody leaving soon, so keep dancing. I can't stop the feeling. So just dance, dance, dance. So just dance, dance, dance. Oh, yeah, yeah. I can't stop the. 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 Nothing I can see but you when you dance, dance, dance. Feel good, good creeping up on you, so just dance, dance, dance. All those things I shouldn't do, but you dance, dance, dance. Ain't nobody leaving, so keep dancing. Everybody say,
Good evening, Mayor Martin, honorable judges, visiting royalty, ladies and gentlemen. I am Ashley LaValle and I am honored to be Miss Trail Firefighters. I would like to thank the firefighters for all their help and support throughout this program.
Good evening, Mayor Martin, honorable judges, visiting royalty, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Melissa Pittman, and I am Miss Shoppers Drug Mart. I would like to take this time to thank Linda Sieb and Sheena Hogg for their support and always being there for me.
Good evening, Mayor Martin, honorable judges, visiting royalty, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Deanie Ballard, and I'm Miss Kiwanis Club of Trail. I would like to take this moment to show my appreciation for the support of the Kiwanis Club.
Good evening, Mayor Martin, honorable judges, visiting royalty, ladies and gentlemen. I am Marley Lemieux, and I am proud to be Miss Colombo Lodge. I would like to take this time to thank Irene Hanley, Ivana Rhodes, and Joe Perilla for making me feel like part of the Colombo family.
Good evening. My name is Elizabeth Gagnon, and I am Miss Knights of Pythias. I would like to thank the Knights of Pythias for their amazing support.
Good evening, Mayor Martin, honorable judges, visiting royalty, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Haley Armstrong, and I am Miss Royal Canadian Legion, Branch 11. I would like to thank the Legion for their amazing support and continuous kindness.
Please welcome your host for tonight's pageant, Helen Bobbitt.
First of all, I need this microphone. Hi, how are y'all doing tonight? You guys look fabulous. I can actually see you this evening. And I'd like you all to see my pedicure that I'm not going to be showing off tonight. I did this on purpose. Actually, I had this little piece of info, 411, just dropped to me. Apparently, the rule for the pageants is, up here, you have to have closed-toe shoes. So I am abiding by safety. So yes, I do try. Thank you very much. It's 2017? It's been 6 years since I've had the honor to MC tonight's event. I might have looked a little bit different back then. Life changes are certainly a good thing. I have my trusty, now we can't live without iPhone. Let me see, what else do MCs have? Breath mints, because, I'm the only one talking to myself, but still. Lipstick, 3 bottles of water, I think we're good to go. Oh yeah, the candidates, you've seen them. They look so fantastic. And, a big round of applause to these young ladies, because it's a lot of courage, number one, to say that you're going to go and do something like this. And number two, really, the ride and the journey on this entire trip has been, I've been watching it just in the last day. It's been amazing to watch. So please give them a big round of applause. So the candidates have been very busy these past few months. Needless to say, who are the parents? Put up your hands. Who are the guardians and the journey people that are? Cheers to all of you. That's all I'm going to say. And tight schedules, right? Super busy. And this evening, you will be introduced to the 6 young ladies as you've met this evening, who are vying for the 2017 titles of Miss Trail and Trail's Princess. Now, yesterday was, your typical dress rehearsal. You get going, everybody's a little bit relaxed, everything gets going, and then the jokes and the giggles get started. And I think it was really a great chance for them to just relax. And I was here 6 years ago. I remember it was a bit of a different backstage. It was maybe a little bit more nervous. This time you walk in, everyone's just like, yo, how's it going? I'm like, hi. Like, it's just totally, hey, you want to sit down? You want some water? I'm like, all right. Last time I posed with it, like it was on a pillow. It's very high. Crown. That will be, somebody will be wearing tonight and then calling their chiropractor the next day. So apparently it's not a light thing, those crowns. And so I'm telling you, from the difference I remember, even just over the years, I found out that next year will be 10 years for Bev Benson and Michelle Eppen organizing this event and bringing it back. Yeah, and I think being a community person myself over the years, I can tell you the amount of energy and effort that these two put into something. It is truly because they love their community and they love what they do, so props to them. Thanks so much. 1 year ago tonight, the City of Trail's 2016 ambassador team was crowned. They spent the year attending festivals throughout the province and volunteering at many local events. Tonight, they will say farewell and pass on their duties to the new young women. Please welcome Miss Trail Hannah Flick, Trail's Princess Trinity Turnbull, and Miss Congeniality Nicole Johnson as they take their seats for tonight's pageant. Thank you very much. Last night when we were pretending to go through the entire program, I was not going to cry. I'm going to cry, Trinity. It's going to happen. Or that, because you're going to make me laugh so hard. So we are privileged. Sorry, I'm just going to stay on track. We are privileged to have our Member of Parliament, Richard Cannings, in the audience. And I would like to invite him to the stage to say a few words.
Well, thank you, and thank you all for being here tonight. It's such a, first of all, it's one of the great pleasures of being an MP is you get to go to all these ambassador and royalty pageants around the riding. There are many of them, and so I really appreciate that. It gives you a great perspective on how wonderful our young people are, and how, we don't have to worry about leaving our communities and our province to the youth of today. These people are really great. Before I go further on that, I just wanted to say it's great to be in Trail because coincidentally on Monday I'll be giving a speech in the House of Commons about Trail. It just sort of happened. I did not plan it this way. This speech was supposed to happen months ago and they keep pushing it back. And it's about Italian Heritage Month. And so when that came up, I said, and they asked who wanted to speak on it. I put up my hand and I said, I want to talk about Trail. So it's great to be here. I just came from the Colombo Lodge spaghettata dinner. So I was just inhaling all that Italian heritage, and which I've also sort of inherited from my wife, who's related to all the Italians of Trail. So it's great to be here. But I just wanted to, again, thank you all for being here. Thank the contestants, as was mentioned, about, it takes a lot of guts to get up and put your name forward for something like this. I know even becoming a politician was kind of beyond my comfort zone, and I had 60 years to prepare for that. So to see these young people getting up and putting themselves out like this is really so inspiring. And whatever the results, whoever wins here tonight, I know that all the contestants will have really learned a lot and grown a lot in that process. And I know the ones that go on to represent Trail for the coming year, you'll have a great year. It'll be the time of your life. You'll remember it forever. So thank you for doing that. Thanks to the parents again for supporting them through this. Thanks for the organizers for doing this. So again, great to be in Trail, and thank you for being here tonight.
Thank you very much. And maybe Mr. Cannings you might be able to, grab a couple of selfies with him so that he can take that with him on Monday. I was just at Silver City Days. I might be doing that tonight, by the way, even though really, you really can't see everybody, but I might do that. If you do end up taking any pictures tonight of the event, we'd love for you to hashtag it with Trail Silver City Days. It's always a great way for people who aren't here. There's a few events obviously going on, like the Spaghettata that's, I believe, is still wrapping up until 8 o'clock. And then we have Scarlet Sway that's happening. I've got it on my phone. I'll share it later. Lots of stuff going on. So thank you very much for your words tonight. Thank you. We also do have another fine gentleman to call upon, Mayor Mike Martin, to bring greetings from the City of Trail.
Thanks, Helen.
No problem. Sure.
Well, thanks very much, Helen. What a pleasure it is to be here this evening. On behalf of the City of Trail and the Lower Columbia region, welcome to the City of Trail and to the Miss Trail Pageant. I'd like to extend a special welcome to all the visiting royalty who've joined us for the festivities of the 54th Silver City Days. Now, the Trail Ambassador Program has long been a highlight of the annual Silver City Day celebrations. This evening, we have 6 very poised and lovely representatives from our community who will be participating in the pageant this evening. Over the last number of months, these young women have worked so hard to prepare themselves for this evening, and I'm sure you will all enjoy meeting them and seeing them in action tonight. This last year, we were blessed with having 3 royalty representatives for the City of Trail. We had Hannah Flick as Miss Trail, Trinity Turnbull as Trail's Princess, and Nicole Johnson as Miss Congeniality. And I want to say that they have each been wonderful ambassadors for our area. My wife Debbie and I actually got to join them at some of their festivities and as they represented the City of Trail. And I must say we were so proud of what they each have done in representing the city. And we have received nothing but compliments from the people and organizations, not only in our own community, but the many communities that they visited over the last year. So Hannah and Trinity and Nicole, I just want to thank you so much for the many hours that you've committed to representing our community. But one of the things is that there are many people behind the scenes that are involved in the ambassador program, including, of course, the families and the support they all bring, and the other candidates, past and present. Every program, though, has a champion and a leader, and the Trail Ambassador Program is absolutely blessed to have the support of 2 lovely ladies who work tirelessly with the candidates to provide some strong guidance and support in not only preparing them for this evening, but the journey ahead in this coming year. And these 2 ladies are Bev Benson and Michelle Epp. So please join me in giving them a hand. Okay, well, thanks for coming up and joining us. But I just want to say to each of you, on behalf of the whole community, we thank you for all the work that you do and the many, many hours that you put in support of the program and the development of all the ambassadors. And one thing I'll say that I've actually got to witness not only the group that's coming forward before you tonight, but 2 other groups since I've been in this role. And the job that Michelle and Bev do is nothing short of remarkable in transforming some lovely young ladies. So we have a very small appreciation for you this evening, and just want to express our great gratitude for all you've done. So again, thanks to Bev and Michelle. So I just want to point out that I hope you enjoy the program this evening. But in addition to that, we have a wonderful weekend planned, full of activities. Some of those have already started. And on Tuesday evening, we recognized our Citizen of the Year, Ray Tanichi. And we also had the official opening of the Columbia River Skywalk last night. And fortunately, the weather cooperated a little bit for us. But many of the residents of our community enjoyed a most pleasant evening taking the Passagetta, the nice walk, leisurely walk across our bridge and into the downtown area. And as our MP, Richard Canning's already mentioned, we were at the Colombo Lodge a little earlier on at the Spagatata. And of course, following the pageant here this evening, we got some activities at the Trail Memorial Center with Scarlet Sway. And then tomorrow starts off with the Firefighters Parade. And then a lot of other planned activities on Saturday and Sunday. So please, I just welcome everyone to participate and enjoy not only this wonderful evening, but a fabulous weekend. So last, I just want to wish very best of luck to all of this year's candidates this evening. And no matter what the outcome here tonight, each of these candidates can be considered a great ambassador of our community. And I will say that I did actually get to meet them early in their program when I got to spend some time with them and try and explain a little bit about what local government is all about. And hopefully we attract some of them to that sort of role down the road. But anyway, I just want to say thanks to each of them for stepping forward and reaching out and taking the opportunity to represent their communities. So thanks very much.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Mayor Martin. And, I was observing just something, and we will be moving on about a little bit about the program. I was observing something, having a discussion with somebody today about the City of Trail and how, yes, there's been many things that councils have done in the past, but there's been a lot of progression in the last year or so, a lot of things happening. So I think being a taxpayer myself, thank you, and thank you to the council for moving things forward like the Skywalk and all the business and things moving forward. It's wonderful to see. Thank you so much. The Trail Ambassador Program Committee would like to extend their appreciation to Mayor Martin and the City of Trail for their continued support of this program. The vision of the Trail Ambassador Program is to enrich and enhance the lives of young women by teaching life skills and to promote the City of Trail. As you can imagine, it takes a lot of support to run a program of this caliber. The committee invites you to note the businesses listed in your programs tonight. These local companies have offered their financial support and assistance to both the candidates and the committee. The road to the pageant has been filled with fun, excitement, and extensive rehearsals. The candidates began their training back in October, and their time as candidates will end here on this stage tonight. However, they will take the experiences and knowledge that they have gained far beyond this evening, and like what Mayor Martin was talking about, transformed. This has really been a building impact for these young women and their self-confidence. They've received training from local professionals in etiquette, public speaking, local history, nutrition, interview skills, beauty, stress management, goal setting, and so much more. The Trail Ambassador Committee would like to thank all the local volunteers who have given their time to these young women. If you look in the programs, you can see a list of those contributing individuals. A final thank you goes out tonight to Selkirk College Trail Campus, especially Nella Mitchell, for the use of the facilities for training sessions and the Greater Trail Community Center staff for accommodating the candidates. Now, let's meet the people who have the toughest job tonight, the judges. Accepting a position on the judging panel means taking on the responsibility to evaluate the candidates and select a team that represents Trail's youth at its finest. This morning, the candidates were given extensive personal interviews that are worth the majority of the final marks tonight. We encourage you to take a look at the mark distribution in your program so you can understand the layout. Our first judge this evening is Tammy Chevy. Tammy was born and raised in Kelowna. After high school, Tammy had a successful run in retail for 18 years, with 8 of those being a retail manager working all over Western Canada. During that time, Tammy developed great skills in reading and analyzing people, and with the arrival of her 2 sons, Andrew 13 and Ben 11, Tammy took a step back from retail and has been working for a Honda dealership in Vernon for the last 7 years. Tammy has chaperoned the Snowflake Ball in Vernon with the Miss Trail ambassadors for the last 5 years and enjoys getting to know Trail's representatives. This is Tammy's 3rd year judging for the Trail Ambassador program. She judged the Queen Silver Star pageant in 2014, helping to pick some fantastic ambassadors. Good luck to all the candidates now and always. Ladies and gentlemen, Tammy Chevy. Our second judge this evening is Lindsay Klingbeil. Lindsay, Trail native Merino, was born and raised in Trail. After schooling in Victoria, Lindsay moved to Edmonton and now lives in Sherwood Park with her husband Bob, daughter Stella, and son Sam. Working in the pharmacy field for many years, she has now settled into a position with a long-term care pharmacy. Lindsay had the privilege of representing the city as Miss Trail in 1999 and went on to participate in the Miss BC pageant. These experiences gave Lindsay the confidence and skills to succeed in both her personal and professional life. Lindsay would like to wish the candidates all the best tonight and in the future. She often comes home to Trail to visit extended family and her parents, Sam and Patty Marino. Ladies and gentlemen, Lindsay Klingbeil. Our third judge tonight is Wilfred Warner. Now, little fun fact about Wilfred, I don't know if Wilfred might remember. Back in 1991-ish, I was just a little BCIT broadcast student looking to get a summer job. Wilfred, I had the pleasure of being interviewed by him. So, interview skills are very important. After 25 years in the broadcasting business as an owner-operator and 5 years as a newspaper publisher in Castlegar, Mr. Warner operates Columbia Driving Solutions with his wife, Arlene. During this time, Mr. Warner has served as an MC for pageants in Grand Forks and Castlegar and has served as a judge in the Miss Trail Pageant for several years. This year marks the 42nd year of Mr. Warner's participation in pageants in the West Kootenay Boundary Country. And he thanks the Miss Trail Committee for the opportunity, as always, to take part. Ladies and gentlemen, Wilfred Warner. Our final judge tonight is Leanne Neves. Leanne was born in Trail and raised in Fruitvale. She lives in the Lower Mainland now, and she's been teaching in Richmond for 24 years. Leanne and her husband Scott have 2 sons, Evan 14 and Riley 12. Leanne was Miss Trail in 1986, and it was a terrific experience that fostered self-confidence and brought about new friendships. She participated in the Miss PNE pageant, and in 1987, Leanne participated in the Miss BC Interior pageant and was the first runner-up. She is honored to have been invited to play a role in the Miss Trail pageant this year. Leanne and her family come home to the Trail area several times a year. They look forward to spending time with her mom, Marlene Ward, her extended family, and many friends. Our auditor tonight, in charge of tabulating the final votes, is Mike Trick from Grant Thornton, located in downtown Trail. Thank you very much, Mike. All right, judges, it's time for you to get to work, and we will start with our talent and speech presentations. So each candidate has prepared a talent segment for tonight. They will be marked on originality, technical ability, and presentation. Their talent presentation is worth 10% of their final mark. For your entertainment, you will also get to hear the candidate speeches. Back on April 25th, the Trail Ambassador Speech Contest was held at the Trail Alliance Church. The speech marks were entrusted with our auditor, and the speech award winner will be announced at the end of the pageant this evening. Our first speech of the evening comes from Ashley LaValle, Miss Firefighters Local 941. Please welcome Ashley to the stage to present her speech, All in the Family.
I may not be from here, but I call this beautiful place home. My mom moved away from Trail 17 years ago, just before I was born. My parents, along with my sister Amanda and I, had moved to Kimberley. 2 years later, our family grew by one, when my little brother Tyler was born. I remember going to all the different lakes and parks they had around with my family and friends. Spending a lot of this time with these wonderful people made living in Kimberley feel like home. October of 2015, I started to feel like Trail was home to me because I had a lot of family and friends around for my very first birthday being celebrated here. My grandmother helped make a wonderful dinner for me, just like she did my brother. My grandmother is, of course, there for celebrations, birthdays, holidays, everyday life. But the main big thing she's there for is somebody to talk to. After a few years of struggle, after she separated from my dad, my mom, my brother, and I had moved back to Trail. My mom is amazing and supportive. Since 2010, my mom has supported me and my other 3 siblings, Amanda, Tyler, and Carly. My mom's amazing. One main thing I love about her is that she constantly tells me how overly proud she is on the changes I have made by taking part in the ambassador program. My family is big, and I love my big family. We're a lot to handle, especially at family get-togethers. For example, just past summer, we all got together for my mom's birthday. We spent the whole weekend out at the family's mining claim, just outside of Salmo. There were a few accidents, but that never stopped us from having a fun-filled weekend. Like my favorite movie often says from Lilo and Stitch, Ohana. Ohana means family, and family means nobody gets left behind or forgotten.
It's great to hear such a great amount of support in the audience tonight. Thank you so much, Ashley. Now please welcome Miss Shoppers Drug Mart, Melissa Pittman, to the stage with her talent. Melissa will be completing a makeup demonstration for us on stage tonight. Practicing makeup is one of her favorite pastimes. She feels that every unique makeup look is full of self-expression and art. Please welcome Melissa and her model, Sarah Giles.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Tonight, I will be doing an eye look. But first, let me tell you all why I love makeup. I love makeup because it is a form of art and expression. I mean, who wouldn't want to add a little glow? Earlier tonight, I completed my model, Sarah Giles' face makeup using cosmetics that I had purchased from Shoppers Drug Mart. So, to complete her eye look, I will begin by using the Kylie Jenner Royal Peach palette. Starting with Sorbet, I will be placing it in her crease. Tapping the brush to remove excess product. Now I will be using the color Peachy. Using a dampened flat brush, I will now be picking up the green color and placing it in the inner corner of the eye. I will be using a pencil brush, which is dampened, and picking up the blue shade and placing it on the top lash line. Now using a black eyeliner and placing it on her lower lash line. Finally, adding some mascara. And a little lip gloss, lipstick. And now she's ready to go to the party. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Melissa. And just so you know what Sarah was doing, she had to go down and show the judges what had taken place. I saw a couple of quizzical faces there. That's what was happening. Our next speech comes from Miss Kiwanis Club, Deanie Ballard. Let's welcome Deanie to the stage with her speech entitled, Mariah, Meet Deanie.
Because children's minds soak up like a sponge, their experiences and their values help them to unfold into each unique individual. Coming from a family of 16, my grandmother decided to further expand on that family. She had 5 children to take care of. First, my dad, and then my 3 aunties. Years later, she adopted me and I became the 5th. Because my grandpa became a stepfather to my dad and my 3 aunties, when I was adopted as a baby, I had the privilege of being the one that they raised together from infancy. When I was adopted, my name changed from Mariah Whitaker to Deanie Ballard. Mariah, meet Deanie. I love my grandparents very much. Let's start with my grandmother. She has one of everything. She has 1 eye, 1 ear, 1 lung, 1 knee, but she sure is feisty. You better watch out. She has a cane. Then there's my grandpa, who likes everything in a certain order. In our household, it's a daily lesson on dishwasher loading 101. Poor guy, though. He used to let me do his face paint and hair and makeup. One day he fell asleep and I had these scissors in my hands ready to do his hair. All of a sudden, he woke up to a snip. But times haven't changed, though, as we have ways of keeping him on his toes. There really never is a dull moment in the Ballard's residence. They weren't the only ones who were part of my childhood, though, as there was my aunties and my siblings. Let's start with my Auntie Fran. Her tiny dog has the same energy she does. It's the perfect friendship, really. She has always been like a mom to my siblings and me. Speaking of my siblings, there's my brother Gavin. With him, there was always something fun to do, whether it was obstacle courses, science experiments, or just dancing and having fun. Talented in both music and art, my sister Darylyn has always been my best friend. There's one more. In the summer of 2008, we had an addition to the family. My cousin Damien was born. He has not only been like a cousin, but like a little brother to me. My family has always been cherished in my heart and always will be for the future to come.
Thank you, Deanie. Miss Columbo Lodge, Marley Lemieux is up next. Marley has been playing the ukulele for 3 years, and I found this out from a couple of our fine young ladies last night, is self-taught. Tonight she will be performing the Death Cab for a Cutie song, I Will Follow You Into the Dark. Marley would like to thank her mom for buying her the ukulele.
someday you will die, but I'll be close behind. I'll follow you into the dark. No blinding lights or tunnels to gates of light, just our hands clasped so tight, waiting for the hint of a spark. If heaven shall decide that they both are satisfied, illuminate the nose on their vacancy signs. If there's no one beside you when your soul embarks, then I'll follow you into the dark. In Catholic school, as vicious as Roman rule, I had my knuckles bruised by a lady in black. I held my tongue as she told me, son, fear is the heart of love. So I never went back. If heaven shall decide that they both are satisfied, illuminate the nose on their vacancy signs. If there's no one beside you when your soul embarks, then I'll follow you into the dark. You and me have seen everything to see, from Bangkok to Calgary, and the soles of your shoes are all worn down. The time for sleep is now. It's nothing to cry about, 'cause we'll hold each other soon in the blackest of rooms. If heaven shall decide that they both are satisfied, illuminate the nose on their vacancy signs. If there's no one beside you when your soul embarks, then I'll follow you into the dark. I'll follow you into the dark.
I love hearing the cheering. That's great. Thank you so much, Marley. Fun little fact I found out about yesterday. I used to live in Rossland, and I used to know Marley's mom, who's in the audience tonight. And I said, Marley Lemieux, your father's Paul. Oh my gosh. I knew you when you were 2. I'm 45 now. I won't say what I was then, but it certainly wasn't what I am now. So thank you so much, Marley. Up next with her speech is Miss Knights of Pythias, Elizabeth Gagnon. Let's welcome Elizabeth with her speech titled An Artist's Perspective.
Art isn't just created for the purpose of entertainment. Art is expression of the soul. I have been creating art my whole life, but I have been pursuing it seriously for about 6 years. Being the stubborn person I tend to be for some things, I keep trying new styles and mediums to challenge myself. No matter how many sighs of defeat I've uttered, how many lines I've erased, through countless tears and a few huge surges of anger make me want to tear apart the horrible creations I brought upon the face of the earth to paper and pencil. Through all of it, I still keep trying, because art isn't just something I do, it is truly my passion. This talent of mine has got me a chance to feature my art in the Castlegar Art Show 3 years in a row. It has been a huge honor to have people see and enjoy my art outside of school. My art teacher, Mr. Winkers, has helped me a great deal in striving towards the future in the art world. I hope he realizes what a difference it has made for me, that he has taken his time to help me when he can. It feels incredible seeing people smile at my artwork. A skate deck I painted based off the TV show Supernatural got a whole lot of positive feedback at school, and knowing this made me proud. Putting that much heart and focus into something and having others love it too makes me happy. A few years ago, I drew a picture of a character from a game I play, all in pencil crayon. It was tougher than pencil at first, but once I learned how to blend the white over top of the colors to draw out the highlights, it became fun. Keep in mind, this was my first time drawing in only pencil crayon, so I was ready for it to be a disaster. There were a few mistakes, but once I managed to correct them, I learned a whole new skill set to apply to my projects. I try always to challenge myself in my art. It has taught me that I can push my limits, and the more I push, the better I can get. All my art pieces represent different aspects of me. My style of art has changed throughout the years, just like I have changed. And now my passion, like many, comes with a quirk. For some reason, I have to have my music when I create, or it's just wrong somehow. I do wonder if or how my style of art would be different if my style of music suddenly changed. Art requires and teaches patience, focus, and a steady hand. Drawing isn't something that always comes naturally or that is necessarily consistent. It's not a record on repeat, it changes. One picture can be emotional, like tears dripping from a person's face, or fiery eyes that burn you with anger. The style can change too. One picture can be pencil, then another paint. Endless expression. Art is amazing, and I do wonder where it will take me next.
Thank you, Elizabeth. Now please welcome Miss Royal Canadian Legion Branch 11. See what's happening? It's not anyone, it's me. As my husband would say, now please welcome Miss Royal Canadian Legion Branch 11, Haley Armstrong, to the stage with her talent presentation. Haley is a member of the J.L. Crow Players Drama Club, and she's enjoyed acting ever since she was a young girl. Tonight, she will present a monologue that she has written. The monologue is inspired by Haley's love for the theater, and she hopes you enjoy it.
Okay, I'm supposed to be here, but I don't know where here is. It's a little bit more bare than I thought. I'm in the right place, I think. Yeah, okay. All right, well, those are lights. Those are lights. There's too many to be the sun, so those are lights. Yeah. That's a stage. This is a stage, isn't it? Those are stage, okay. Stage, lights, usually means there are people out there. There are people. Hi. Is that a sound man out there? I think I see my parents. Hi, Mom. Hi, Dad. I can see both of you. Hello. They're right there by the sound booth. So stage, lights, people usually indicates theater, and since I'm up here by myself, I'm speaking. It's a monologue. Oh, it's a monologue. It's a monologue, isn't it? Oh, it's not my monologue. It's her monologue. I shouldn't be up here right now. No, I took her monologue. But see, when that actor wakes up, I gotta go. I don't want to go. I want to feel the ocean breeze. I want to feel the sand between my toes. So how about we don't wake that actor up? Which means no laughing, no sudden noises, nothing, zilch. Because if there's laughter, if there's clapping, then she's gonna wake up and I gotta go. I'm better, right? I'm better. You don't want that actor to wake up. So, with all that clear, no clapping. I shouldn't have done that.
Thank you very much, Haley. Now it's time to go to our next act. Her name is Ashley LaValle, Miss Trail Firefighters, with her talent. Tonight, Ashley will be singing the song, You Can Let Go Now, Daddy. Please welcome Ashley.
skin on my face, sidewalk fine beneath my bike. A 5-year-old's first taste of what freedom's really like. He was running right beside me, his hand holding on the seat. Took a deep breath and hollered as I headed for the street. You can let go now, Daddy, you can let go. Oh, I think I'm ready to do this on my own. It's gonna be a little bit scary, but I want you to know I'll be okay now, Daddy, you can let go. I was standing at the altar between the two loves of my life. To one I'd been a daughter, to one I'd soon would be a wife. When the preacher asked who gives this woman, Daddy's eyes filled up with tears. He kept holding tightly to my arm till I whispered in his ear, you can let go now, Daddy, you can let go. Oh, I think I'm ready to do this on my own. It's gonna be a little bit scary, but I want you to know I'll be okay now, Daddy, you can let go. It was killing me to see the strongest man I ever knew wasting away to nothing in that hospital room. You know he's only hanging on for you, that's what the night nurse said. My voice and heart were breaking as I crawled up in his bed and said, you can let go now, Daddy, you can let go. Your little girl is ready to do this on my own. It's gonna be a little bit scary, but I want you to know I'll be okay now, Daddy. You can let go. You can let go.
Not gonna cry, not gonna cry, not gonna cry. Whoa. I was like, Cassidy, what are you gonna be doing? So, Cassidy Favreau is, they're calling themselves Tall and Small Productions. Bev and Cassidy. What's funny is 6 years ago, Cassidy, when I was emceeing, she was retiring her crown. So it's kind of a funny little coincidence tonight. Thank you so much, Ashley. What a wonderful job this evening everyone's doing. Our next speech comes from Miss Shoppers Drug Mart, Melissa Pittman. Here's Melissa and her speech, The One and Only.
On June 20th, 2000, at 6:18 p.m., something great happened. My mom and dad will tell me it was a magnificent day. What happened, you wonder? I was born. My mom and dad will tell me that I'm very special. I am the center of their universe, the apple of their eye. I am nothing short than a miracle. What I am is the only child. Growing up as an only child has a lot of advantages and some disadvantages too. I did not have to share my toys, share a bedroom, or my parents' attention with any brothers or sisters. On Christmas, Easter, birthdays, well, let's just say any day that ends with Y. I do pretty good. I can't control that though. My parents only had me. I wanted siblings. I used to go on websites and show my parents adoption agencies, but they never got convinced. I would dream about having a brother or sister to play with, hang out with, and just talk to. Because of this dreaming, I developed a great imagination. It's true, only children do create imaginary friends. Mine were named Amakula and Katja, and they lived in the mountains. Now, some people have diagnosed me what they call only child syndrome. What is this, you wonder? It is a diagnosis that if you do something others find unpleasant, it is your only child syndrome acting up. Symptoms include lack of patience, difficulty sharing, boredom, loneliness, and socially awkward. Now, you may be thinking, "Aw, that's so sad." Yes, a sibling would have been nice to grow up with. I sometimes see my friends and cousins fight, and it makes me laugh because it looks so entertaining. It would be nice to have someone to blame. It's hard to get away with anything. Also, it would be nice to have someone else teach my parents how to sell something on Kijiji, fix the computer, explain what Instagram is, and to show especially my dad how to turn on and off an iPad. There are times in my life when being an only is difficult, but I like that I was able to forge my own path, have a super close relationship with my parents who lavished me with every opportunity, and that I had to learn things on my own as I went. I learned to be self-sufficient, self-confident, and very independent. Most importantly, I learned as long as I believe in me and surround myself around good people, it really doesn't matter that I am the only child.
Thank you very much, Melissa. Returning to the stage now is Deanie Ballard, Miss Kiwanis, with her talent. Tonight, Deanie will be performing a piano piece entitled A River Flows Through You. Now, Deanie has played the piano for 10 years, and again, you're not going to believe this, self-taught. Ladies and gentlemen, Deanie Ballard. Definitely one thing I learned how to do. I was self-taught. I learned how to talk. You know, it's an interesting thing. I had to ask how. If you ever get a chance to ask Deanie tonight, I will share a little bit. I said, how did you learn? Like, you know, much like Marley, how do you learn self-taught? I mean, certainly if I had the drive, is YouTube. YouTube just, you know, I did this, and I did this, and then I did that. Okay. I don't think I'd be nearly as good. Thank you so much, Deanie. Wonderful job. Our next speech this evening comes to us from Miss Colombo Lodge, Marley Lemieux. Please welcome Marley to the stage with her speech entitled Man for a Day.
I was the hottest boy in Rebel Without a Cause. Yeah, you heard me right. The hottest boy. I can see why any of you may be having a hard time visualizing this, but just humor me for a second. Imagine this. Me with the classic pompadour, the jacket with the collar popped, the classics for a hoodlum in the 1950s. This is hardly the good part. Being cast as a rebel without a cause meant that I'd have to do some fighting. I had 2 fight scenes, in both of which myself and 2 other boys who were not much taller than me had to fight another boy who had to be at least 6 feet tall. That's a bit of a funny image. Little old me fighting a big, tall man. But I was a tough little dude, and I gave that guy a run for his money. It's pretty clear that this play was absolutely wild, but it gets even wilder. There was one scene where the leader of the hoodlums and the lead role had to get into a knife fight, you know, as a challenge for the new kid to prove himself. So on opening night, we were performing the scene, and I was the one that had to pass the lead his knife. So there I am on stage, taking the knife out of my pocket, and just as it's out, the blade falls off. I had a hard time processing this, so I stood there for a minute, looked down at the knife, back up at the lead, down at the knife again. Once what had happened finally set in, I tossed the knife to the lead's pieces, and of course he had to go with it, so we began the knife fight with just the hilt. We were supposed to be shouting things such as, "Come on, Buzz, get him!" You know, egging the 2 on. But seeing the lead crab walk in circles with a bladeless knife made it almost impossible to do what we were supposed to be doing. This wasn't the only way this scene unraveled, however. One of the lead roles was supposed to come running in with a tire chain in order to protect the lead. But due to the incident with the knife, he missed his cue. And then, when he finally came running on, one of the other boys missed one of his lines, making the teacher miss her cue to come and chase us off the property. I know that I'm small and ladylike, and I break knives that are crucial to knife fights. But I make a primo guy, so if any of you are in need of a last-minute dude, you know who to call.
Great job, Marley. Our final talent this evening comes from Elizabeth Gagnon, Miss Knights of Pythias. Elizabeth will be presenting a slideshow of artwork that she has drawn in the past 2 years. She would like to extend thanks to her art teacher, Mr. Winkers, for his help.
Good evening. I would like to present to you all a slideshow of a few of the art pieces I have created over the past few years. These are some of my favorites. I hope you enjoy the show.
You can be amazing, you can turn a phrase into a weapon or a drug. You can be the outcast or be the backlash of somebody's lack of love. Or you can start
is the expression that an artist gives to the world so that they can see what they see.
Great job, Elizabeth. Our final speech this evening comes to us from Miss Royal Canadian Legion, Haley Armstrong. Please welcome Haley to the stage with her speech entitled Conquering Colors.
Have you ever designated a color with an emotion? Designating colors and emotions is more common than one might think. Green with envy, blue for sadness, maybe even pink for compassion. You're not alone. So tonight, I want to show you my color. As of now, I've decided that gray suits fear the best. Gray is a bland color, and it's boring and plain and doesn't get much time in the spotlight per se. Well, contrasting to that, fears are actually quite the opposite. A place of mind you'd rather not have to visit or come face to face with. Now I know you're probably all wondering, why does gray mean so much to you? It doesn't. But that's why I want to bring gray back into play here. When I'm about to do something I know I'm going to regret, I see a little bit of gray tint my vision. Not enough to completely eschew it, but just enough to focus on what I'm probably going to regret doing. And that's my brain's way of saying, hey, this is stupid, don't do it. And then my common sense kicks back in. Off topic, I know, but I have a point there. If I say black, you probably think darkness, despair, something bad. If I say red, passion, romance. If I say white, innocence, purity. Gray, something you're afraid of. Maybe even something like a challenge. Now, challenges and fears don't necessarily have to be bad. You could be afraid of a challenge, or a challenge could be overcoming a fear. And I don't want gray to be remembered as a boring color brushed off and kind of pushed off to the side. I want gray to be remembered as something softer, lighter. I want gray to be empowering. I want the color gray to be the color of conquering a fear. So, with that said, bring on the gray.
Thank you, Haley. Wonderful job. See, I think somebody's here, seriously. That concludes the talent and speech portion of tonight's pageant. Let's have another round of applause for all our Trail Ambassador candidates. As Mr. Cannings was saying, it takes a lot of guts to be able to do this. And so it's got to be self-love that you just want to get better. It's awesome to watch. While the girls are backstage getting ready for the next segment of tonight's pageant, let's focus on the three ladies passing on their titles tonight. Please welcome Miss Trail Hannah, Trails Princess Trinity, and Miss Congeniality Nicole for a presentation of their year.
Good evening, everyone. The three of us have prepared a slideshow containing photos from our last year's royalty. We hope you all enjoy.
If you ever find yourself stuck in the middle of the sea, I'll sail the world to find you. If you ever find yourself lost in the dark and you can't see, I'll be the light to guide you. Find out what we're made of when we are called to help our friends in need. You can count on me like 1, 2, 3, I'll be there. And I know when I need it, I can count on you like 4, 3, 2, and you'll be there. 'Cause that's what friends are supposed to do, oh yeah. Ooh, ooh, yeah, yeah. tossing and you're turning and you just can't fall asleep, I'll sing a song beside you. And if you ever forget how much you really mean to me, every day I will remind you. Oh, find out what we're made of when we are called to help our friends in need. You can count on me like 1, 2, 3, I'll be there. And I know when I need it, I can count on you like 4, 3, 2, and you'll be there. 'Cause that's what friends are supposed to do, oh yeah. Ooh, yeah, yeah. You'll always have my shoulder when you cry. I'll never let go, never say goodbye. You know you can count on me like 1, 2, 3, I'll be there. And I know when I need it, I can count on you like 4, 3, 2, and you'll be there. 'Cause that's what friends are supposed to do, oh yeah. Ooh, ooh. You can count on me 'cause I can count on you.
Our year would not have been possible without the outpour of support and encouragement that we have received from the City of Trail.
We would like to thank you from the bottom of our hearts for your love and support throughout our reign.
Having the opportunity to travel the province, volunteering at Trail, and representing our community has been a great honor.
We would now like to call upon Mayor Mike Martin and his wife Debbie to come up and receive a gift that we have to show our appreciation for all of your support.
That way. Oh, they're opening it.
I'm trying to do this like little impromptu fun thing. Well, before you guys go, we gotta like take a selfie. Ready? Okay. 1, 2, 1. Let's see if we can get it. There we go.
Beautiful.
You're welcome. Thank you, ladies, on your successful year. And as you can see by the photos and by the relationships and just really, it really gives me a real reality check. I am a mother of a 12-year-old and coming up and seeing what young people are experiencing and giving back is so awesome to see. Up next is the 2007 Frugal Fashion presentation. The 6 candidates are backstage and ready to strut their stuff. They have each put together an outfit in honor of our Rappin' Rock theme. Each candidate had to search for outfits without spending more than $10. Following Frugal Fashions, there will be a 15-minute intermission. Royalty and Flower Girls, please meet at the backstage doors. Please welcome back to the stage your candidates for Miss Trail 2017 and watch out for a special guest.
Welcome back, everybody. We are fortunate to have ambassadors from visiting communities throughout British Columbia in the audience tonight. Please welcome the visiting royalty as they bring greetings from their cities.
Good evening, Mayor Martin, honorable judges, friends and family, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Danielle Beatty, and I am Miss BC Interior 2016-2017. Thank you. In March 2016, I started my candidacy for the Miss BC program. It's a charity-based and self-esteem-based pageant and program for girls and women all over BC. So I started raising money for over 4 months for Cops for Cancer, which is the selected charity of Miss BC, and was able to raise over $7,000. Thanks. That was all thanks to the community as well, so thank you. And then in July, I went on to Fort Langley to vie for the title of Miss BC and attend a weekend full of a whole bunch of different powerful workshops. At the end of the weekend, I was crowned Miss BC Interior, and since then have been representing the community and the interior of BC. Over the last 10 months, I have been able to attend many of the City of Trail events, as well as in other areas, and have been really focusing on a lot of charity work, especially surrounding the stigma of mental health. So that was my platform when I went to the pageant, and I have been continuing that going forward. At this time, I would quickly like to just say a few thank yous. First off to the City of Trail, because without their support, I don't think I could be here at all today. The second is Bev and Michelle, because I was up here on the stage in 2009, and they have literally been standing behind me as backbones since that day, and they really built me into the person I am today. As well as Andrea Jolly for the City of Trail for allowing me to attend all the events and follow her around and learn all these things from her. And the Beaver Valley Lions Club for becoming my sponsors and allowing me to attend the pageant. And then lastly, to these three ladies, I have been able to get to know you guys over the last few years. Multiple years, I've known a few of them. And I just cannot wait to see what you guys do next. Their futures are so bright. It's amazing. I can't wait to see. And lastly, I just want to leave a few words here. One thing that I really was reminded of when I did the Miss BC pageant is that it doesn't matter where you come from. All that matters is how hard you work, which basically means that small town girls can do really big things. So to all the women and ladies in the audience today and to all the candidates, I just want to remind you to remember your worth. Be strong, be courageous, be confident, be proud and loud, and fight for what you want, because there's so much magic in this world, and the only way that you will be able to find it is if you believe in yourself. Thank you, and I hope you guys all enjoy the rest of the evening.
Good evening. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Kennedy Pazurek, and I'm the second ambassador of the Air Lakes. We would like to invite you to Nakusp to have a relaxing soak in one of our many hot springs.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Sydney Bone, and I am the first ambassador and Miss Congeniality of the Air Lakes. We invite you to all come down to Nakusp, BC, and have a scenic stroll on our lakeside waterfront. Thank you.
Good evening. My name is Cyan Lamole, Miss Castlegar 2016-2017.
And I'm Sarah Illis, Castlegar Princess 2016-2017.
We invite you to come to Castlegar, where you can check out the changes being done at Millennium Park and Ponds.
Or take a walk at Zuckerberg Island to learn about our heritage and see the mighty Columbia River.
Explore the sculpture walk that runs through our city, as we are the sculpture walk capital of Canada.
Or take the weekend off and go roast marshmallows at Syringa Provincial Park.
Join us on June 2nd and 3rd for the Sunfest festivities, as well as the Miss Castlegar 2017 pageant.
Come to Castlegar,
where you can find your happily ever after.
Good evening. I am Jelena Jensen, sweetheart of Sam Steele.
I'm Brianna McWhorter, princess of Sam Steele. We bring greetings from Cranbrook, BC, where there are mountains of opportunity.
In Cranbrook, we celebrate Sam Steele and the turn to the 20th century. We invite you to join us for our annual Sam Steele Days Festival, the third weekend in June.
We hope to see you there.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am Miss Kamloops Olivia Verdi-Krager.
And I am Kamloops Princess Emily Hogaveen. Unfortunately, my fellow princess, Cassandra Roberge, was unable to make it this evening, but she sends her best wishes to the outgoing royalty and congratulations to the candidates.
Come to Kamloops, it's pretty sweet. Welcoming people you'll meet on the street. We'll tell you about our city, a city that has everything. Look at this place where the sun always shines. You can go shopping with wonderful finds. There's BC Wildlife Park, it's true. There's something for everyone. We've got golfing and skiing and hiking. We've got wine trails and bike trails galore. You want parks? We've got 82. But who cares? No big deal. We've got more. You want to be where two rivers meet. We want to see you visit. Browsing around in those, what do you call them?
Museums.
No, art galleries. Both. With a great education, you'll go really far. TRU offers bachelors of arts and science
and more.
Go running or swimming at, what's it called again? TCC, hotels to stay, campgrounds I say, fishing resorts and bed and breakfast too. Oh, there's so much to do. Don't you wish you could be in Kamloops, BC? We look forward to seeing you where the two rivers meet. See you in Kamloops.
Kelowna's an awesome city. There's so much to do and see, like sunbathing at our beaches to Big White where we ski. And if you are a golfer, we've got the course for you, from little pitching putts to pars of 72. Kelowna, BC. Kelowna, BC. Kelowna, BC. Kelowna, BC. Everything's awesome here if it's blossom. Kelowna, BC. We've got Knox Mountain if you hike, the Mission Greenway if you bike. Come taste our wine, many places to dine in Kelowna, BC.
Good evening, Trail. My name is River Fantouz, and her nickname is Jude, and we come from a place that is really cool. I suppose I should mention our crystal clear waters, which are perfect for any activity that your mind can conjure. And any once of the year, you can enjoy a wide range of hiking, or you could discover our 100+ trails meant for biking. If you get bored or hungry, you can go to one of our many local-run cafes, which has just celebrated its 36th birthday. Oh no. Oh no, I haven't done this in a while. We're gonna call it there. New Denver.
Born out of the waters,
blessed by the sun. Greetings from the wine capital of Canada.
Hi, my name is Jeevan.
My name is Jasleen.
And my name is Simi.
And we are the Oliver Ambassadors.
We would like to invite you to a wonderful town, Oliver, to enjoy the sunshine and visit our many wineries.
We'd also like to invite you to our Sunshine Festival and Pageant on August 18th and 19th.
And we'd like to extend an invitation to our 21st annual world-famous Festival of the Grape in the first week of October. Hope to see you all there.
Salutations from the Peach City. I am Penticton Princess 2016-2017 Rochelle Brown.
I am Miss Penticton 2016-2017 Rebecca Britton.
I am Penticton Princess 2016-2017 Bryn Clark.
Some of you may not know that Penticton is the 4th driest city in all of Canada, which you wouldn't be able to tell right now because it's been unusually rainy. The Penticton River Channel is currently overflowing with fun. You should come and visit, especially for May 18th, which is our talent night for our candidates. Thank you.
And as always, keep it peachy.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Carson Bidewell, and I'm the West Kelowna Ambassador. Come by and check out our stunning views from our Mission Hill Winery bell tower. And come and check out our biggest employer in West Kelowna, Gorman Bros Lumber. Thank you.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am Bronwyn Chardlow, and I am honored to be West Kelowna's ambassador for 2016 and 2017. I would like to invite you to take a walk through the Galatly Nut Farm. Summer, fall, winter, spring, it is a gorgeous place to be. I would also like to invite you to West Side Days, a 4-day free, who doesn't love free, fun family event where you can enjoy rides, games, crafts, and so much more. The third thing I'd like to mention this evening is the West Kelowna Pageant, which is happening on June the 10th. I hope to see you all there. Thank you.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am Emily Pastor of Couch and Lake on Vancouver Island, and I'm here on behalf of my teammates, Madeline Tremblay of Ladysmith and Sierra Cook of Quesnel, and we are your 2016 British Columbia Ambassador team. The British Columbia Ambassador Program promotes motivation, education, and self-esteem. Our mandate is to nurture provincial leaders of the future, promote and assist with post-secondary education, and forge links of friendship and understanding between British Columbia communities. First, I would like to congratulate the candidates on completion of their candidacy. Programs like these are no small feat, and they should be very proud of all that you have accomplished. To the outgoing team of Nicole, Hannah, and Trinity, you have represented Trail with dignity and pride. You should be very proud of all that you've accomplished, and I wish you the very best in all your future endeavors. To the community of Trail, thank you for sharing your exceptional hospitality with us and sharing your beautiful piece of British Columbia with us as well. We're all having a beautiful evening, and I'm sure to have an amazing weekend ahead of us. Next, I would like to acknowledge a very special lady, Ashley Giles. Ashley represented Trail in the British Columbia Ambassador Program last August, and she earned top 3 in both promotion, fundraising, and as well the People's Choice Award, which was awarded to her by the beautiful people of Trail. Ashley represented Trail amazingly, and we would like to congratulate her on all of her accomplishments. Lastly, I would like to thank the Trail Ambassador Committee for empowering the youth in their community. The growth of the youth in this program is a testament to your determination, and for that, I thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
We
would now like to show for you all the community greeting that we do when we visit various communities and attend their pageants.
In Kootenai, Columbia, born and raised, Trail's a place where we spend most our days, chilling at Gyro, relaxing by the pool, down at the arena where our smoke eaters rule.
There's a couple of bridges that look real good. They're connecting all the people in our neighborhoods. Pasta and meatballs can't compare. Yeah, the Colander has the best food you can find anywhere.
So come visit Trail for Civic City Days fun. Mother's Day weekend all gets done.
Trail's a place where anyone can kick it, so listen to us.
Everyone come visit.
Just let me get myself all settled here. That's what happens when the MC has a 15-minute intermission. I'm telling you. What do you think of all the visiting royalty here today? I just, everybody, I mean, it's lovely to see you all, but Mr. New Denver, you're not Mr. New Denver, but that hair is epic. That is awesome. Like, you must, yeah, that's a whole other show. Seriously, I need to know, like, how do you sleep with it? What do you do? Do you wake up? Like, what are you doing tomorrow? Are you in the parade? Like, you see my dilemma? Welcome back, everyone. The Trail Ambassador Committee would like to extend a big thank you to those wonderful visiting royalty chaperones for giving up their personal and family time so that the visiting royalty could be here tonight. We hope you all enjoy your stay in Trail. All right, judges, here we go. Are you ready to get back at it? It's now time for the evening gown presentations. Each candidate will model her gown for you, and then will be asked an impromptu question. These are the final marks that will determine who Trail's 2017 ambassadors are. Please welcome Miss Firefighters Local 941, Ashley LaValle, and her flower girl, Gemma Mason. Ashley is the 16-year-old daughter of Julia Fiat and Mike LaValle. She has 3 sisters and 3 brothers and lives in West Trail. She's in grade 11 at the Kootenai Columbia Learning Center, where her favorite subjects are English and art. Ashley also enjoys singing and writing songs. She joined the Trail Ambassador program in order to step out of her comfort zone and to improve her self-esteem. Her favorite event was the local 480 Christmas party in December because she loves volunteering with children. Ashley would like to thank her sponsor, the Trail Firefighters Local 941, for all of their support, and she would also like to thank her grandmother for helping her feel beautiful tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Trail Firefighters Local 941, Ashley LaValle. I'll just make you laugh a little bit. I'll just walk on up like this. Really take you out of your comfort zone. Oh, it's all good. It's the best place to be. So, Ashley, your favorite thing to do is sing. Okay? Why are you so passionate about it? Again, I'll ask you, your favorite thing to do is sing. Why are you so passionate about it?
Thank you, Helen. I'm so passionate about my singing because it has opened up a new door for my life and my path and careers that I want to take.
Thank you very much, Ashley. I don't know where to... I'll just put it there. My script. Mints, lipstick, it's a troublesome thing. Thank you very much, Ashley. And now we're going to be welcoming Miss Shoppers Drug Mart, Melissa Pittman, and her flower girl, Katia Miranda Torres. Melissa is the 16-year-old daughter of Tim and Becky Pittman. She lives in Montrose and attends grade 11 at the Kootenai Columbia Learning Center. In her spare time, Melissa enjoys volunteering and spending time with her family. Melissa joined the Trail Ambassador program in order to gain public speaking skills and become more involved in her community. She would like to thank her sponsor, Shoppers Drug Mart, for their support, Bev and Michelle for believing in her, everyone at school for cheering her on, and last but not least, her family for always showing their love and support. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Shoppers Drug Mart, Melissa Pittman. Here I come. You ready? Because I don't look as fancy as you sure do. Aren't they all beautiful? Oh. Okay, so Melissa, you've chosen an alternative learning education system. What do you like most about it? Again, I'll just say you chose an alternative learning education system. What do you like most about it?
Thank you, Helen. What I like most about it is that it's online and I can work as I go. Thank you.
Very good. Thank you very much, Melissa. Please welcome Miss Kiwanis Club, Deanie Ballard, and her flower girl, Taya Cox. Deanie is the 18-year-old granddaughter of Morley and Georgina Ballard and lives in East Trail. She has 2 sisters and 2 brothers. Deanie is in grade 12 at Jail Crow Secondary and enjoys media arts and math. Deanie is a self-taught piano player who has been playing for 10 years. She also enjoys composing her own music. Deanie joined the Trail Ambassador program to gain new experiences. She learned being a part of the program and the lessons that she has learned along the way. She would like to thank the Ambassador Committee, especially Michelle and Bev, for giving her opportunities to break out of her comfort zone. She's been honored to be sponsored by the Kiwanis Club and would like to thank them for their financial support. In addition, she would like to thank her grandparents for all of their love and support. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Kiwanis Club, Deanie Ballard. It's gonna shuffle on over. Seriously, I got nothing else. I mean, if I just walk like this, that's boring. Right? Right. You're doing great. Self-taught. Unbelievable. Okay, so Deanie, you're proud of your uniqueness, your unique personality. Why is it important for you to stay so unique? So again, you're proud of your unique personality. Why is it important to you to stay so unique?
Thank you, Helen. I believe that it's not only important for me to stay unique, but everybody to stay as their own unique person, because nobody can replace who you are. Every one of you is a special person with their own special heart.
Great. Good job, Deanie. And just so you're aware, they've not seen these questions, okay? These are impromptu. These are not rehearsed answers. So just to let you know. And that's even more of the bigger challenge. Please welcome Miss Colombo Marley Lemieux and her flower girl, Caitlin Peterson. Marley is the 16-year-old daughter of Jen Wood and Paul Lemieux and lives in Rossland with her parents and younger sister Charlie. Marley is in grade 11 at J.L. Crow and enjoys social studies and chemistry. Marley is an avid musician. She knows how to play 7 instruments, 6 of which are self-taught. No biggie. Marley is also an actress and is participating in her second J. Lloyd Crow main stage production. Marley joined the Trail Ambassador program in order to experience new opportunities. She would like to thank the Trail Ambassador Committee, in particular Bev and Michelle, for helping her with her overall growth. The Colombo Lodge has been so gracious in sponsoring and supporting her. She would like to thank them for all that they've done. Finally, Marley would like to thank her family and friends for the constant support and love. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Colombo Lodge, Marley Lemieux. Okay, well, considering that I'm in heels and you're as tall as I am now, I could take off my shoes. Everybody's seen it. But I won't do that. So, Marley, your question this evening, you say you are a contradiction, introvert versus extrovert. Which do you think best describes your personality? Again, you say you are a contradiction, introvert versus extrovert. Which do you think best describes your personality?
Thank you, Helen. I believe that being introverted best describes my personality, despite being up here for all of you today. I require my downtime, and social interaction drains me sometimes, so introverted is me. Thank you.
Good job. I think she's an extrovert now. Great job, Marley. Please welcome Miss Knights of Pythias, Elizabeth Gagnon, and her flower girl, Taylor Kissick. Elizabeth is the 17-year-old daughter of Mark and Danae Gagnon and has a twin sister, Kaya. She's in grade 12 at J. Lloyd Secondary School, where her favorite subject is art. Elizabeth is a petty officer for the Trail Royal Sea Cadets, and through her time in cadets, has volunteered at many functions. Elizabeth joined the Trail Ambassador program in order to open up and gain confidence in public speaking. She also wanted a chance to learn more about the city of Trail. She would like to thank her family for always being there when she needed them most and all of the love they've given her. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Knights of Pythias, Elizabeth Gagnon. What do you think your question's gonna be? I don't know. Let's see. So Elizabeth, you've been lucky enough to travel to many places. What do you love most about traveling? And I'll just give you a second. You've been lucky enough to travel to many places. What do you like and love most about traveling?
Thank you, Helen. What I love most about traveling is getting to know about different cultures and the food.
Okay. You're honest. I know lots that would agree with you. Thanks, Elizabeth. Please welcome Miss Royal Canadian Legion Branch 11, Haley Armstrong, and her flower girl, Lily Connors. Good job. Yeah. Good job. Haley is the daughter of Greg and Nicole Armstrong. She lives in Warfield with her parents, her younger brother Logan, and her 2 dogs. Haley is in grade 11 at Jail Crow, where her favorite classes are biology and drama. She has a passion for acting and has participated in many different plays. Haley has played defense and soccer for 11 years and has just completed a referee course. Haley joined the Trail Ambassador program to help with her confidence. Having a chance to represent her town and help work on her shy personality was a bonus. She would like to thank her sponsors, the Royal Canadian Legion, for their amazing support. She would also like to thank Bev and Michelle for constantly seeing the best in her. And finally, Haley would like to thank her parents for helping her to get to where she is today. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Royal Canadian Legion Branch 11, Haley Armstrong. Hi. How's it going? Good. I love your dress. Everything's so sparkly up here. It's great. So, Haley, you claim to be a very shy person. I was just reading this thinking, really? Yet you really enjoy dramatic arts. How do you find the courage to perform? So again, I'll just give you a second. You claim to be very shy, yet you really enjoy the dramatic arts. So how do you find the courage to perform?
Thank you, Helen. How I find the courage to perform is from the people I'm on stage with and the support of my friends and family who are always watching from whether it's the back of the theater or the front row. Thank you.
Good job, Haley. Everyone, that concludes the judges' process of tonight's pageant, and we ask that the judges exit the theater along with our auditor, Mike Trick, to hand in their final tabulations, please. While we wait for the results, let's welcome back to the stage the 6 young ladies that you just saw with the candidates. On May 4th, the Walk Like the Big Girls workshop was held at the Trail United Church. This workshop gave 25 young girls the opportunity to meet the candidates and reigning royalty. They made crafts, learned a dance routine, and played games. At the end of the night, girls were randomly chosen to be flower girls for tonight's pageant. These girls will also ride in the Silver City Days Parade tomorrow with their candidate. Please welcome back Gemma Mason, Katya Miranda Torres, Taya Cox, Caitlin Peterson, Taylor Kissick, and Lily Connors. Look at their dresses. Aren't they so cute? Give them a big round of applause, please. This takes a lot of guts. Awesome sauce. Look at that. There you go. There you go. Look at me, Mom. Gotta wave. Remember the wave. Good job, guys. Good job. They're so little. Like, so little. Thank you, girls. Now remember, practice for your wave tomorrow. You guys all have it down. I would be a bit of a gong show. While our candidates prepare for their final walk, we do have a special treat for you. I've had the honor to be up in the Smokies music booth and watch her sing lovely versions of the Canadian anthem. Please welcome Miss Trail Hannah Flick to the stage to sing the song For Good.
I've heard it said that people come into our lives for a reason, bringing something we must learn, and we are led to those who help us most to grow if we let them, and we help them in return. Well, I don't know if I believe that's true, but I know I'm who I am today because I knew you. Like a comet pulled from orbit as it passes the sun, like a stream that meets a boulder halfway through the wood. Who can say if I've been changed for the better? Because I knew you. I have been changed for good. much of me is made of what I learned from you. You'll be with me like a handprint on my heart. And now whatever way our stories end, I know you have rewritten mine by being my friend. Like a ship blown from its mooring by a wind off the sea, like a seed dropped by a skybird in a distant wood. Who can say if I've been changed for the better? Because I knew you. I have been changed for good. And just to clear the air, I ask forgiveness for the things I've done you blame me for. But then I guess we know there's blame to share, and none of it seems to matter anymore. Like a comet pulled from orbit as it passes the sun, like a stream that meets a boulder halfway through the wood. Who can say if I've been changed for the better? I do believe I have been changed for the better. Because I knew you. Because I knew you, I have been changed for good.
Wow. Hannah, that's fantastic. Yeah, I am not going to battle it out with this microphone stand and that curtain anymore. And plus, I've got envelopes to open and I can't do two things at once. But this is not the Oscars, and I wasn't on Twitter backstage, and we are going to announce the right people tonight. And we're not going to talk about Twitter and Donald Trump because, frankly, the man should be banned from a lot of things. So here it is. It's our time. Don't. I've got some. I might have stole some from one of your packs, actually. So thanks for that, because I might need it. And it's not even me. Our candidates will now take their final seats for the crowning of Miss Trail 2017 and her princess. For the final time tonight, please welcome your Trail ambassadors, candidates 2017.
May the good Lord be with you down every road you roam. And may sunshine and happiness surround you when you're far from home. And may you grow to be proud, dignified and true. And do unto others as
Miss Trail Firefighters Local 941, Ashley LaValle.
Be courageous and be brave, and in my heart you'll always stay forever young, forever young. May good fortune be with you, may your guiding
Shoppers Drug Mart, Melissa Pittman.
Build a stairway to heaven with a prince or a vagabond, and may you never love in vain, and in my heart you will always remain forever young, forever young.
Miss Kiwanis, Deanie Ballard. Miss Colombo Lodge, Marley Lemieux. Miss Knights of Pythias, Elizabeth Gagnon.
And when you finally fly away, I'll be hoping that I served you well. For all the wisdom of a lifetime, no one could ever tell. But whatever road you choose, I'm right behind you.
Miss Royal Canadian Legion, Haley Armstrong.
Forever young, forever young,
Just gonna let everybody get their pictures and tear up. Because I know this will be hitting Facebook. Remember hashtag Trail Silver City Day. Just a little plug there. Everybody got it? Okay. Oh, one more. Because I know I would have belonged to this when I was down there. Ladies and gentlemen, these are your 2017 Miss Trail Canadas. Not gonna cry, not gonna cry. I might cry. I'm just gonna do this now. Okay, it's now time to focus our attention on our ambassador team, who will be... Trinity, you're gonna cry. You're gonna cry, really? Whatever. They'll be passing on their crowns tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Miss Congeniality, Nicole Johnson, as she bids her farewell.
It's the big night. The night the current ambassador team retires their crowns, and the night two of these beautiful candidates become the new royalty. It's been a long year, but I wouldn't change it for the world. This year's royalty has meant so much to me, helped me break out of my shell and discover who I am. I know it sounds cliche, but what I say runs true. This has been one of the most amazing years I've ever experienced. Not only has this year brought me friendships from neighboring communities, but it has also brought me such a beautiful and special bond between Trinity and Hannah. You girls have been so remarkable. I never said enough, but I'm so glad and so appreciative that I was crowned with you both. I love the both of you so much, and I'm so proud of what you have become. I would also love to thank Shoppers Drug Mart for the continued support you provided me in my candidacy and my reign. Bev and Michelle, you two women are outstanding. You are such beautiful souls, and what you did and do for me will always be remembered. You were there when I felt low, and you always supplied a shoulder to cry on. To my family and friends, thank you for putting up with my outbursts of emotions. You all held my hand and helped me through whatever path I crossed, good or bad. To the candidates, are you ready? It's the big night, where your next year will be determined and changed. I know it's been a long time in training, but you've made friendships you'll never forget. To my successor, please remember that your fellow candidates chose you because they loved you, your smile, your caring personality, and how you were always there for them. Promise me that you will always stay true to yourself and continue being positive. Never leave anyone behind. Be there for when they cry or laugh. I am and forever will be Nicole Johnson, Miss Congeniality 2016-2017.
Please stand up. This is a huge commitment in a young person's life. They give up a lot, and they give a lot too. Thank you, Nicole. Okay, I kind of saw you getting a little teary. Maybe it's the lights, maybe? Could be. She's a funny one. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Trail's Princess Trinity Turnbull as she bids her farewell.
The things I used to trip on, I now walk over. This quote could not more accurately describe my experiences in this program. The Ambassador program has opened my eyes to an extreme amount of opportunity and confidence. A year and a half ago, I would have never pictured myself walking before you today. As some of you may already know, I wasn't exactly princess material when I started. However, my reign would have not been possible without the support of many. So firstly, I would like to thank my sponsors, the Kiwanis Club. Not only did they support me during my candidacy, but continued on supporting me through my year as an ambassador. It has been a privilege to be associated with your organization that is always giving back to our community and the people around us. Secondly, my family, especially my mom. Thank you for always putting up with the attitude that came out when the crown was upon my head, especially when I was stressed before a pageant or a weekend away. I know I'm not always the easiest to handle, but I wouldn't have been able to come this far without my home support system. To my fellow Sparkleheads, thank you for being undying friends throughout this year. It has been an honor to make forever lasting memories with all of you. Hannah and Nicole, both of you have been there for me non-stop. I can't begin to explain how much of a pleasure it was to make so many experiences alongside each of you. I'll miss the late nights and early mornings or rushing to get ready in the car while singing whatever came on the radio. Time has gone by so quickly, and I am sad that our adventures will have to come to an end. To my pageant mums, Bev and Michelle, you two ladies have been a shoulder to lean on without fail whenever we've had a crisis. Without a doubt, you have been there to support us. I am mostly grateful that no matter what, you never left me in whichever city we were in when I was testing your last nerves or continuously asking if we could get a booster juice. I'll miss frantically driving 30 kilometers for Dairy Queen before it closes or dancing on the float after hopelessly getting dirty setting it up. The experiences that have come out of this program have been absolutely unforgettable and helped me to bloom into the person I have become today. I've made memories that are sure to last a lifetime. This program has helped me boost my confidence, and because of it, I will be traveling across the country to attend a school in Montreal. So with that, to my successor, whoever you may be, this family of people will open your eyes to a whole new world of opportunities and experiences. Always be kind, poised, and mature, but don't forget to have fun. You make the crown. It doesn't make you. Appreciate every moment spent with fellow ambassadors, and remember, keep your chin up or the crown slips. And with that, I am and forever will be Trail Princess 2016 Trinity Turnbull.
A lot of work. Great job, Trinity. I think you should be a comedian. You've got a calling. And finally, ladies and gentlemen, this is always so sad. It gives me great pleasure to call upon Miss Trail Hannah Flick to bid her farewell.
1 year, 52 weeks, 365 days, 525,600 minutes. A year is a long time, so while writing this speech, I found myself wondering the same thing as the characters from the musical Rent. How do you measure a year? While they measured in sunsets and cups of coffee, I decided to measure my minutes slightly differently. My moments were full of glimmer from crowns, tears at pageants, and car rides. My summer days could be measured in singing along to 90s rap songs, listening to Bev's dog sneeze in the backseat, helping around the community, and as said in the musical, my moments can be measured in the truths that I have learned. Thanks to this program, I have gained new experiences, made memories, blossomed, and grown. A part of that growth has been in the friendships I have forged. Meeting royalty has allowed me to fill my moments with hugs and dances, love and photos, and most importantly, my minutes with fellow Sparkleheads can be measured in joy.
I have been blessed to spend my 525,600 minutes with two young ladies who I call my friends, sisters, and partners in crime. Trinity and Nicole, thank you for filling my moments with laughter and support. You have been there when I needed a hug, a hand, or just a best friend. I love you two for picking me up, dusting me off, and for making our moments together so dear. To Bev and Michelle, you ladies have made a busy and stressful year enjoyable. Thank you for letting me be a part of your year worth of minutes and for making mine full of songs, fun, and much more. Taking time to fix my hair and teach me needed lessons must not have been easy, but thank you for giving me the minutes that I needed. To Auntie Ellie, you always seem to give more minutes than you have. Thank you for making sure my year was full of hugs and kisses on the cheek. To my friends, thank you for understanding my minutes were busy and for loving me anyways. Thank you for coming to my events and supporting me. To my sponsors, the Colombo Lodge, you have filled my moments with teas, dinners, support, and pride. Thank you for allowing me to have the minutes I have had as your candidate and as your queen. To my parents, thank you for using your moments to push me to be better, for cleaning my gown and banner, and for supporting me. I love you both so much. Lastly, to my successor, enjoy each and every one of your moments. This next year truly will fly by. Represent this beautiful community with pride and spend your moments with your head high. So how do you measure a year? 525,600 minutes of love, memories, crowns, and lessons. I am so thankful my moments have been spent the way that they were. And with that, I am and forever will be Hannah Flick, Miss Trail 2016.
See why I want to cry? So nice to see the friendships that have been, even just you could tell last night watching these three goof around. You really do become close people. You really don't, you do get along very well, and it's such a great thing to see. Thank you, ladies. May you take those experiences you gained as a candidate and royalty and use them to your full advantage, and it sounds like you're going to. And come on, Trinity, you're still not crying. Holy. Classic. You were wonderful ambassadors and role models. Okay, it's time for the awards. Okay, I'm going to stand for this. Our first award is being presented is the Community Knowledge Award. On April 11th, the candidates presented an exhibit on their favorite aspect of trail. They were also tested on their knowledge with a written examination. Last year, the winner of the Community Knowledge Award was Miss Trail, Hannah Flick. We would like to call upon Hannah to present this year's runner-up and Community Knowledge Awards. Wasn't quite sure where you were going there. Hannah, it's over here. You're not quite done yet, Hannah. Hannah, come back. I know. You needed the plaque. So I will announce it. You will present. Sound good? Okay. The runner-up is Melissa Pittman. And the winner of the Community Knowledge Award is Marley Lemieux. Okay, can you just because of the way the speech is, it's really funny. We'd like to call upon last year's recipient. We could do this the right way. You could go and sit back down and come back. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. No. The speeches that you heard earlier this evening were judged at the Trail Ambassador Speech Contest on April 25th. And the reason I was joking about this was because last night as I was going through these, we're all just kind of running with it. We'd like to call upon last year's recipient of the Speech Award, Miss Trail, Hannah Flick, to present the runner-up in Speech Awards for 2017. So yeah, just stand here. The Speech Award runner-up, wrong order. Twitter, Oscars, yep. Elizabeth Gagnon. Got it there? Okay. And the winner of the 2017 Speech Award is Marley Lemieux. Okay, Hannah, let's do it this time. Let's do it this time, okay? To present the 2017 Talent Awards, we call upon last year's Talent Award winner, Hannah Flick. See? Like it's all, like we just started it all over again. The Talent Award runner-up is Haley Armstrong. Who carried this all home for you last year? Like you had like, it's like...
My mom and my dad helped me a lot.
I think that happens a lot, actually. The 2017 Talent Award goes to Deanie Ballard. Congratulations. Our next award is the History Award. Now, this award goes to the candidate who received the highest mark on their history essay as voted by the Trail Historical Society. Please welcome Auntie Ellie, Eleanor Gattafoni Robinson from the Historical Society to present this award.
Good evening, everybody. First of all, I just thank you all for coming, and aren't they all winners? They're just unbelievable young women. So this award was really hard because obviously they all were superb, but I am the representative on behalf of City Council to this group, so and it's really a pleasure doing that. So the Trail Ambassador Committee 2017 History Award presented to Marlene Lemieux.
She's good at giving those out. Oh, Eleanor, love you. Up next are the committee awards. Please welcome, again, we couldn't do this without them as you've heard this evening, welcome Beb Benson and Michelle Epp for their presentations.
Thank you for coming, everyone, and welcome back, Helen, to the pageant. It's great having you. Michelle and I are here tonight to hand out the committee awards. It's been an honor working with these girls this past year, and they should all be very proud, and I know that your parents are in the audience very proud of you. Okay. The first committee award that we're handing out tonight is the Dedication Award. And this award is awarded to the candidate in recognition of complete and uncompromising dedication to the program by a Trail Ambassador candidate. And I'm very proud to present this award to Miss Shoppers Drug Mart, Melissa Pittman. Okay.
Bev and I can't do anything without each other. The Olive Morey Memorial Perseverance Award is a legacy from a coordinator from a few years ago, 1986-ish. She was a wonderful, wonderful woman, and we used her legacy because she went practically blind at the end of her life. And she would invite people over, she would make tea, she would not let you help her. She persevered through everything. And tonight I am very proud to present this award in recognition of adhering to exceptional commitment in the face of adversity as a Trail Ambassador candidate to Miss Firefighters Local 941, Ashley LaValle.
Congratulations, everyone. Hannah, you want to? I'm just kidding. Just trying to kill time so I can get this microphone back in. Okay, we are now ready. We are now ready to crown the 2017 City of Trail Ambassadors. Mike Trick, may we have the envelopes, please? These aren't the speech presentation award envelopes. These are the real. You guys have worked so hard. It's been a pleasure to meet you this evening and last night, and really, seriously, amazing young people, all of you. Thank you so much. This is, of course, the award voted on by the other candidates. It's Miss Congeniality 2017, and that award goes to Haley Armstrong. Try not to cry. Congratulations, Haley. We will now announce the winner of Trails Princess 2017. As Trails Princess, the winner will travel alongside Miss Trail promoting our city and will receive a $1,000 scholarship at the end of her reign. I would like to call upon Trails Princess 2016 Trinity Turnbull to make this year's presentation. I'll read it. Here you go. Okay. Trails Princess for 2017 is Melissa Pittman. Glad I had that Kleenex. Here goes the next one, and I'm not even using them. Okay. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to crown Miss Trail. And to announce this, it's time to announce this year's, I'm sorry, I'm a little verklempt. Look at this, killing me. The winner will receive a $1,500 scholarship at the end of her reign, and it gives me great pleasure to call upon Miss Trail 2016 Hannah Flick for the final time. Whew. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Trail 2017 is Marley Lemieux. Gather themselves, take a few breaths. Hannah, you're killing me. Miss Congeniality, Haley Armstrong. Trails Princess, Melissa Pittman. And Miss Trail, Marley Lemieux. Congratulations to the newly crowned royalty and all the candidates and their fine work tonight. Thank you everybody for your love. And please tell people how great this show is. It's not even just a show, an enjoyment. It's such a feeling that's really placed in young people's hearts. We do ask that the audience remain in their seats until the candidates and royalty have exited the theater. Our piper this evening is Gordon Titsworth. Thank you, Gordon, as well. Have a safe and enjoyable Silver City Days. Again, any pictures, please hashtag. We'd love for everybody to see what a great job everybody did tonight. Trail Silver City Days 2017. Good night, everyone. Congratulations.